Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion. Plays Enter the Gungeon. We unlocked the paradox last time. I just leveled with you. I have no idea what this character does or is, or I just do not know. I do like a Tetris gun. I do like a Tetris gun. I'm assuming it's an Eden situation, but I could be wrong. We start with one item, which in this case is Ring of Chest Friendship. We start with the budget revolver, which is just a basic starting weapon. Okay. Well, it's actually feels a little bit stronger than a basic starting weapon. And then, like, you know, I'm checking to see if that's a real M16. Because, like, if you start with a basic gun, a passive, and a non-basic gun, it seems like the potential is high for it to just be like the most incredible run you could ever imagine, right? Like, I mean, starting with the M16, it's not the best gun in the game, but it's pretty freaking good. Whoops. It's a little embarrassing. Probably shouldn't be taking that degree of damage, or any degree of damage on the first floor at this point, but anyway. So what do we want to do? Well, I'm assuming, you know, the Paradox probably has a past. So we'll start there, and I don't know if there's anything else going on with this character. I have heard that there is a second secret character. Like on Kate's stream, I was like, I unlocked the secret character, and then everyone was like, the second secret character or the first secret character? And I was like, dude, how would I know? It's like if somebody told you I know a secret, you were like, which one? You'd be like, okay, now I know that there's two secrets. Lots of blue chests. I will open them. Like, I'll tell you, my philosophy in Enter the Gungeon is very simple. Not today. The more chests we open, the better we do. You might get into, well, you should open this one first. Excuse me, there's my water. Gotta tell you, not a huge fan of this part right here. Give him one of those. There you go. Well, you should open this chest first, and if you open this chest before this one, you got a better chance of it being a gun, and statistically the green chests have better guns, and not really my scene, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go to the chests, and I'm gonna open them. That's my mindset. I'll open the best chests as long as we have a limited amount of keys. But apart from that, not concerned. You want my HP, right? Yes, you may have it. Now we've gotten stronger. This might seem like a bit of a whiff, but I'm happy to do so for a couple of reasons. One is, I think the M16 is a really strong enabler of getting a first... Oh, I see ya. Not today. I need the key, dude. Ruka, not right now. No! That's my bad. I think the M16 is a really strong enabler of getting the first floor flawless, so that's something I'm thinking about. Beyond that, I'm also kind of just like, you know... What are you, by the way? Magazine rack? I got no idea, but I imagine it's a pun-related item. I'm also thinking, like... Can we give more than one HP to the Blood Altar? Because if so, there will come a point at which I don't want the curse. But we might be able to handle, especially if we get a flawless, one more HP down. HP is not that precious for us anymore in comparison to how it used to be. And I'm not saying that to be, like, ridiculously overconfident. But we end up, and it's a huge sign of, like, progress when we get here in a roguelite. We end up consistently having more HP than we need. Which is, I mean, necessary in order to win, to be fair. So many chests. If only I'd gotten that key goblin. You're a better chest. Ooh, Vorpal bullets? One of these days, dude. What is a Vorpal bullet? We've had the gun. Occasionally fires a special round that deals massive damage. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can get a flawless here. If we can, great. If we can't, extremely not great. Because I already, basically the HP that I need here, I already spent before I got here. So the HP that I would get from the flawless is really just taking us down to a baseline level. You know what I mean? That was a good fight. I did use both blanks. More keys, please. No keys. Snowballer, though. I don't know how good it is, but it's not that bad. So I'm going to be a little cute about this. And I'm going to go... What's going on here? You see something on the map there? Like, what the heck is this? Oh, is that me? That's me. Come on, Blood Altar. Nah. Can't give us a second boost. It's fair, but insulting as well. Alright. Dude, the Witch Pistol? Actually, the Witch Pistol was pretty okay, right? Maybe I'm wrong. So we should go back and shoot the chests, but here's a great sign that I'm making good progress in this game, because I'm not gonna. I deem it unnecessary for our overall survival. Dude, I gotta say, I think we're at a good spot. So we do have a level of Curse, but we picked up a damage upgrade for the cost of an HP. And the fact that if we didn't get the Flawless, I'd probably feel a lot... oh, that's probably our Vorpal Bullet, I imagine. I'd probably feel a lot worse about it. But I feel great about it. I think we made absolutely the correct decision. And, you know, I'm being even more vindicated by the speed at which we're killing the average enemy at this point. I'm feeling good. It would be nice to Flawless this floor as well. Oh, dude. Excalibur. Oh, no, it's not. I have to keep tempering my expectations. It's not the right time for the rat key yet. Why not? It's not stalling. We've been accomplishing something on, like, literally every run. But I know the rat is also... is likely to be a task that will require... Honestly, I'd rather have it for this right now, I think. It's likely to be a task that requires some sustained practice. So I figure, like, anything little on the to-do list, we might as well knock it out. It's like having a to-do list if you're in college or something like that, you know? Maybe you gotta study. Maybe you're budgeting 5 or 6 hours for studying for some kind of test or working on a project. And then the other stuff on your list is, like, vacuum, you know, do the dishes, etc., etc. I can't speak for... you know, the way you manage your time, that was really bad. That was almost worse. But for the way I manage my time, I like to knock out the little stuff and then have a lot of time left for the big stuff. The only thing you got to be careful of, you can't knock out, you can't procrastinate the little stuff. You got to recognize the little stuff is your procrastination. Okay, green chest. It's better than blue, and they're like, it's better than blue, I could open it. But I need a key too. I'm sorry. Yo, what's wrong with my chicken? He's very sick. Well, you know, these Gungeon videos are long, which means it's a good time for me to say, I think we should totally go for it. To say, you know, thank you for the support on this series so far. People are having a great time watching. I'm very happy to see that, you know. People like watching me play roguelites, and I should probably play more of them. It's the gist of that. But yeah, were it not for, I mean, I'm wary of the kind of like expectation this sets, I should say. But were it not for the fact that I was pestered to play more Gungeon, it's possible it might have slipped through the cracks. So thank you for your polite suggestions to play more Gungeon. I'm having a great time. Don't eat this, okay? He's got to go. We're so close. All right, good fight, good fight. Back on HP. Keys, please. No keys. Dude, the, I forget what it's called. Siren. It's pretty good. I think. So we're not leaving. Don't get it twisted. Decent fight. I wouldn't say I'm embarrassed, but I think if there's like actionable room for improvement for me right now, one of the big things is sometimes I put myself in a position where I'm like, I need a blank. Or rather, let me rephrase. I put myself in a position where I'm like, in 2 seconds, I will need a blank. And then rather than trying to get myself out of that situation so I could save a blank for something a little bit more, you know, untenable, I just go, okay, and then I use the blank. Now, I'm not really complaining, because it's much better to have that than, you know, choosing not to use a blank despite having a bunch at your disposal, which is another bad habit I've had in the past and probably will exhibit again, but... Thank you. I still think there's a little bit of room for improvement. Hopefully it'll come with just, you know, learning the boss patterns and stuff like that, what attacks you can consistently walk through, which ones you can't, you know. I mean, how long did it take an Isaac? 1,000 years? Something like that. Somewhere along the line of 1,000 years. You know what? I shouldn't have stood there. You're absolutely right. That's easy. Dude, the Witch Pistol's doing some amazing work. I don't know if Vorpal Bullets is somehow involved. It seems like we got a double crit chance. Like, one crit is turning them into a chicken, and one crit is just, you know, absolutely destroying them with a high damage Vorpal, but... Witch Pistol's not super good on ammo, but life goes on. Okay, we will open one. Another themed shotgun. Not mad, but, you know, we don't really, I mean, we got a good room clearing. We have good boss killing as well, so I don't really know what I'm complaining about. Duct tape's cool. Duct tape's cool. But I don't know what would I combine at this point, you know? I'm gonna try to combine 2 shotguns. I know we could also get a key and open a chest, but, you know, what kind of person would I be if I was like, hey, you know, it'd be fun, more fun than combining 2 weapons together? Seeing what's inside of that green chest. That's cowardice. So, I just don't... Does it connect with the gun next to it? Oh, combines the currently equipped gun with the next carried gun. So I think if we do it on the Rattler, it'll get the Siren too. Oh, okay, we wanted to combine them like this. We've done it. So I have no idea the quality or lack thereof of this, but it's done. We got double shotgun. I didn't want to compromise Witch Pistol, because it's our main room clearer, as a backup at least. I didn't want to compromise M16, because it's a good boss killer. So I don't know how good this combination is. But I figure, you know, 2 guns mixed together, what's the worst that could happen? Got a little confused there temporarily. Doesn't this gun shoot snakes? Where's my snakes at, dude? I thought the Rattler shot snakes out of it. I might be mistaken. Well, I'll level with you. It seems like better than totally fine. Could be worse. If there's one, and you might think this is emblematic of me not being content with the runs I'm having. It's not the case. I think it's just, you know, I've obviously not mastered Gungeon. So anytime you get the opportunity to look for something you could be improving, I think it's sensible, you know? I would like to be able to open more chests. Now, I don't know how we do that short of just getting more keys, and we don't have a whole heck of a lot of control over that. Never mind, I'm a genius, we've done it. I gotta tell you, this duct-taped gun is very ammo efficient. We're probably like a third of the way done with the floor, and it used like 70 bullets. I don't know. Is it Vorpal bullets that have hit scan? Because that's incredible. Everything else is pretty much full. I mean, I guess we should get witch pistol ammo, but who needs that trash gun? I also have to tell you, and this is, you know, is a hard admission for me to make. I usually have like a mental flow chart of like what I'm going to play first. Gungeon was not the first game I chose to play today, but it was the second. So if you're enjoying watching Gungeon, I'm enjoying playing it as well. It's working its way up the power rankings for like what specifically I like to sit down and, you know, if I got a choice of whatever I could play right now, this is up there right now. What did I get hit by? No, it's trash, dude. Actually garbage. I'm being facetious, of course. Okay, so there's the entrance to the rat fight. I will not do it yet. Half out of cowardice. Thank you, Vorpals. And half because it makes sense for me, I think, and we'll probably take advantage of this gun muncher too, to be honest. It makes sense for me, I think, to just maximize seeing if there's a pass as the Paradox, knocking this character out, and to be honest with you, the Paradox seems like basically Eden, and I'm here for it. That's what people say. Okay, Cannonbalrog. Not the end of the world. Maybe actually the third floor boss I'm most okay with fighting, even though that early blank makes me a little sad. Just keep your distance. If you have to blank here, do it, but you shouldn't have to. I don't like standing here anymore. Oh, that was bad. That was panic, because we totally had him. I'm starting to think that... Okay, well, how am I supposed to know which direction you're going to fire in? Oh, the direction that they start firing in? Okay, well, you know what? I didn't know that, so I apologize. It's all right. Once you realize, you know, losing the flawless sucks, but is pretty much... unlikely to make that big of a difference considering we have enough HP to beat the Dragon easily. And moreover, what? It said silent, so I was confused. Moreover, where was I going with this? Or moreover, it was my own fault completely for using a blank in a situation where one did not have to be used at all. Start to be... That was a Vorpal. Sir Junkin? Is that you? Alright, do you have a key for sale? You do? I will purchase your key. Thank you, friend. Honestly, I don't really feel like buying ammo just because it doesn't seem like... Oh, is it armor? It's armor, and when you roll into enemies, they take damage. So mostly, a key for armor, I'll take it. It's an acceptable deal. I would not mind combining two guns in the gun muncher, but it would be Snowballer. I don't know, man. The Gray Mouser, it has 100 bullets. Ah, renders the wielder invisible when reloading on an empty clip. Extra damage while stealthed. Because we haven't used it, I'm not going to use the gun muncher. What I was thinking is that, you know, on the gun muncher, we would pop in... Snowballer for sure, and then maybe Gray Mouser, but having not used it, maybe it'll be interesting. Maybe I'll never touch it again, but, you know, I'd like to at least keep my options open. You might be saying, well, you don't need the Witch Pistol anymore. And to be honest, you're probably right. But you never know if you run into super, you know, dangerous ammo concerns. Maybe it becomes a little bit more relevant to still have it around. Dude, the Vorpal bullets are absurd. I have to admit, it takes me a while to get into items that are, like, not guaranteed impact. The fact that the Vorpal bullets seem to consistently help... Oh, so bad. Consistently knock out huge enemies, like, instantly. That's a dream come true. So one thing I gotta train myself with here, you know, does it suck that we didn't get the flawless? Yes. But 4 HP... That's enough to beat the Dragon. I mean, especially if you got good weapons, which we definitely do. Like, there's actually nothing to sweat right now. The only thing I'm sweating is the fact that it was annoying for me to have not flawless the boss when I felt like it was within my power. But it's like taking a hit on, you know, Larry Jr. when you got 6 HP. You know, it's probably your own fault, but simultaneously, who cares, dude? There's nothing you could do. Yikes. Literally, I think I even said yikes before the bullet hit me. If I just diverted some of that brain power to the right mouse button, we'd be set. Vorpal him, dude. I hate all of you. Please. No biggie. Would I fight the boss right away? And, yo, coincidental timing. I mean, I think we definitely could beat the boss right away. I just think, you know, enemies are getting tougher. Wouldn't be the least advantageous thing for us to just, you know, try to pick up a weapon or something in advance. Hello, junk man. You know what? You can have my junk. Come on, dude. Thank you. 3 casings. How could I live without you? The only thing I'm worried about right now is ammo, to be honest. Ammo, if ammo persists, a win, I insist. Very common phrase Gungeon streamers use consistently. You've never heard anyone say it? We're not watching the same streams then. I'm watching twitch.tv/Northernlion. I don't know who you're watching. You're alive? I didn't even know there was an enemy there, so you're alive maybe was the wrong phrase, but... I'm also... So, is it the Vorpal that's the laser? I think the answer is yes. If the laser doesn't get a kill, does it still do damage? If so, it's even better than I thought it was, which was already really good. So I'm loving life right now. Now, I know you're like, well, you came for the chests. Why not open them? I know, but I'm just holding out a hope that, like, you know, somehow, some way, I could keep coming up with gold tier chests, like, every single day. You're alive? Fair enough. Almost rolled right into it. Dude, we're done with, we're almost done with the floor. So I think we'll, because we got an ammo drop, and remember, if ammo drops persist, a win, I insist. I don't think that's worth a key, even though there are 2 blanks. We'll probably go, well, I mean, there could be a key inside of the chest, to be fair. And more blanks gives us a better chance to get the HP upgrade, but I'd rather just crack these open. So I think this is terrible, but it synergizes with something. Let's let it play out. So these bubbles, I don't know, maybe more damage if anything, but this I have no idea. Oh, dude, 2 HP until we spend money. Honestly, we might not spend any more money for the rest of the run, but it's not like we need the HP to begin with. So I'm thinking, maybe I've been in the wrong. Maybe I've been looking to the wrong boss killer. I mean, the Vorpals are just absolutely destroying you. This is a staggeringly good boss killer. Very bad. I rolled in the wrong direction. Honestly, I got mind flooded by the 2 other bullets coming my way. Pretty much thrown a little bit on this one, but okay, continuing to throw. It's alright. Not a good boss fight, but the run is still, on the whole, very, very strong. I like Charge Shot, too, honestly. Doesn't synergize with anything. Yet, / never. You know what? No. I was thinking I would spend the key and open that brown chest, but there's, like, actually no points. No point in getting our other HP that we stored, either. That would just make it too easy. I'm being facetious, I just forgot. But yeah, I don't want to open a brown chest, because if we don't get any keys, we don't want to spend money, maybe. You know, we'd rather probably keep 2 HP upgrades than open 1 crappy chest, just in case the unthinkable happens, so. Nice Vorp, dude. So for now, I'm thinking we got the right thing going. We save a key, hopefully get a higher yield out of it as a result. And, I mean, to be honest, even with no blanks, our current stats are an easy dragon kill. And I think we got it. Dare I say, minus the... I don't think I hit you there, to be honest, but minus the past that didn't necessarily go so well as the bullet, I think we've had a pretty awesome run of form lately in Gungeon. You know, not 12 out of 10 necessarily, but like some solid runs. Now, you know what? I'm disrespecting myself with the way I'm phrasing that. Not mistake-free, but, you know, as somebody who's had a triple-digit streak in Isaac, you don't have to play mistake-free to win every game. You just got to play mistake-free at the right moments. Everything else, you just got to, you know, play semi-consistently, half-decently. So I got a pretty good eye on what I want for the rest of this floor and the rest of this run, to be honest. We want to find the forge. We found the boss already, which is actually huge. Now when we find the forge, we're just going to kind of put the rush order in. By that, I mean, you know, we'll get the bullet. Good Vorp, dude. The bullet that kills the past. If there's no past as this character, then so be it, you know? Vorpal. Vorpal! It's a very scary room. It's not a wasted run. It's just a run where we kind of got a glimpse of the character without knowing they don't have a past yet. But so following this, I think everything obvious on the to-do list is sort of ticked off for me. Next would be the rat for sure. And I guess prioritizing getting Lich kills as well. I'll open a green chest sight unseen. Light Hexagon. I've heard some people say they don't like this that much, but I think Light Hexagon is okay. Probably not as good as our one-size-fits-all room clearer / boss killer, but what is, really? I didn't even think about it, but like, synergies being added to the game makes duct tape even cooler, dude. I want to point out with this gun as well, it actually fires like way faster than I'm firing it. I'm just being very conservative about ammo. So I'm firing, mostly trying to only shoot as many times as is necessary. There's probably some kind of chest involved in there. Maybe a synergy chest. Beautiful. Yeah, I think this has been one of the better runs we've had, but it's getting harder and harder to say that because, like, a lot of the runs that we've had have started to be among the better runs that we've had in my head, if not in reality. I'm begging you. Just give me the, okay, fantastic. You're going to speak to me. You're going to give me, hum. That's enough chatter for now. I've got to concentrate. I got to concentrate. What? Okay, here's where you alt tab and you go to Google and you go Paradox Gungeon past? No past. Sorry, I'm just reading. Okay, you ready for this? I spoiled myself, but Google spoiled me in a good way. As the Paradox, which is me, defeat the Lich. This will launch the player into a new run as the Gunslinger. Go through the game again and kill the past as the Gunslinger to unlock him. Okay, so we have to kill the Lich. Which definitely adds another wrinkle into this run, don't get me wrong. That was a very bad time for me to shoot, but the Vorbs don't mess up. Okay, so now, like, don't choke. That's the big thing. That scared me. Excuse me, there's HP back here I would like to grab. Thank you. We have a great setup. And now our HP actually might be considered a little bit more important. So, I hate to say it, but I got conflicting mindsets right now. One mindset is never spend so that we always get plus 2 HP. Okay, well, this actually helps out because I was going to say we might need to spend for some ammo-related reasons. I don't want to talk about it. I actually I just hate the enemy, okay? I'll say it. Maybe that's by design. Is an enemy that's meant to be hated. Still a real pain in the butt, though. So if we get to the Gunslinger, which is apparently the name of the secret character, are we going to play as them in this episode? No, absolutely not. It's another full run. We'll be playing as them in the next episode, but there will be like no gap in between. You know what I mean? I mean, there will be a gap for you. There will be no gap for me. I guess you're probably more asking for your own consumption reasons, right? Less for the production. That makes more sense. Disregard me then. Let's open it. Devolver bullets. 2 steps back. Grants all bullets a chance to devolve enemies. Honestly, I have no idea whether that's good or not. I'll tell you what I will do. I'm not going to buy a key and go to the mirror. I'd honestly rather not be cursed. So the map man's not going to give us anything because we're not going to the room. So we'll just fight the dragon. Is really, you know, we want to make sure that we beat the Lich. In order to beat the Lich, we have to remember that the dragon is no longer like the end, you know? So we want to be in a good place after this fight. which we have not previously really had to worry about. I hate to use a blank there. I really do. I hate to use a blank there. How about you? So close. You know, any Dragon fight where we don't have to deal with the wall turrets is a 10 out of 10 in my world. And we even still have a blank remaining, which I considered using right there. Vorp me. Thank you. Again. Wow! That's so insanely strong. Incredible. The fat line has been unlocked. Pardon? Well, I appreciate the flawless. So, I'll tell you straight up, I like the fact that we got some backup guns in case we run out of ammo, but... Thank you. I was like, where's my Lich fight? I think that, assuming we get ammo, everything's hunky-dory with this. Now, Gungeon has a habit of getting... I mean, I've beaten this floor, but Gungeon has a habit of getting a lot harder towards the end of the game. So we got an obligation to hold it together. I resent it sometimes. Because people are like, why'd you choke on that run? Because it gets hard, dude. It's a hard game. Well, up to a point. And it gets harder. It's like good, you know... Ooh, the Winnipeg Jets lost to the St. Louis Blues in the NHL playoffs. It's a devolved enemy. And the interviewer was like, hey, why do you suck so bad? And the Jets player was like, well, first he told him to F off, which I was like, dude, right? But then he was like, you know, we did our best, but maybe their best was just better today. And I was like, dude, it's gotta... Sometimes it's gotta suck to be a professional athlete. You know, you're playing against, like, you know, a team full of other professional athletes who are trying their best as well, and they beat you, and you're like, man, why didn't you score more goals today? You know, the home fans really wanted you to score more goals than the opponents. You got an answer for them? Sports is hard, dude. And that's Gungeon. It's hard, dude. Anyway, I'm fighting a straw man in my head right now, because, like, this run's actually going pretty well so far. We are, I mean, dude, Vorpal, I don't know how good Devolver bullets actually are. It seems like sometimes enemies get Vorped and then Devolved, which means we have to spend one more ammo on killing them, but that was a great shot, honestly. To have only been hit once by this point in the floor is a good sign. We will probably need more ammo. I mean, this floor tends to be quite long. You're living? Doesn't sound right. You're still living. I was very tempted to blank there. I almost wish that I did, because I think we just got lucky to get out. 63 shells will still take us a long way, though. Still gotta go, huh? See, that's what I mean when I say, like... We still have to kill a devolved enemy. I don't know, maybe you can just roll into them and I'm making this way harder than it needs to be. Both of these guys are super annoying. We're lucky. 26 shells will still go a little far. Not as far as I would like anymore, though. It was a very mature blank. Good job, me. Young man goes, you know, we don't need the blank there. We'll just dodge. Me? Enlightened boomer? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, brother. So I do like charge shot, but I think hexagun, also an acceptable killer for the most part. We could even use the M16. We do need something to kill the boss with. Yeah, try not dodging into the bullets over and over. There's a lot of damage in a very short amount of time. A blank. That's fine. I'm fine. Ross. Remember him? From the television program, Friends. It's all falling apart, dude. Not least of which because we're at like a pseudo dead end. Please, I just beg you for a single ammo drop. You know what? You know what, dude? I don't know if the witch pistol's better, but it fires faster. Might have a better chance to get Vorpals. If all other things are, you know, equal here. We'd rather have this, but I gotta be honest, I'm not sure all other things were equal here. So what are we gonna do with 2 HP? First off, we're gonna praise our weird piggy bank. You son of a gun. You! He's gotta go. He's gotta go. Thank you. The chicken almost knocked me off the edge, dude. What came first, the chicken or the edge? So I was definitely leaning on my duct tape weapon to get where I needed to go here. But with 1 HP and 3 blanks, there's still a chance. The chance would be substantially greater if I could just find the boss and get ammo. I'm not being insincere, by the way. 1 ammo. Yikes. 1 ammo box. And, you know, are we in the clear? No, but we're a lot better off. Thank you. Chicken! Move! Radio silence, dude. Boss fight, please. Okay, that's fine. Don't give me a boss fight. I don't need the boss fight yet. Give me a HP instead. Excuse me, I was promised HP. I was promised HP. Hold it together, dude. All is not lost. All is losing. But not quite lost yet. dead end, huh? Oh, I hate this. I shouldn't. Thank you. Thank you. Enemies that shoot bouncing bullets have got to be, like, priority number one. Priority number one is actually enemies right next to us. Immediately following that is enemies that do bouncing damage, because it's so hard to track. Good, 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 good. Still got 100 bullets. Oh, I thought I had a chance. Don't get killed by the man devolved. Oh, thank God. Okay. I mean, we just have to not get hit. It's just that simple. Yikes. About a microsecond away from oblivion there. Phase 1 doesn't bother me that much. Not to say it's easy. Phase 2 is always the run killer for me. I hate that. And yet I did it. Okay, phase 1 down. Phase 2 is where all blanks go. We're gonna have to change weapons too. Phase 3 we can dodge, but it's a crapshoot. There's no doubt about that. I really need to learn this phase. We're relying on the world's greatest Vorpals, please. I hate to say it, but I feel like the Vorpal shot there contributed to me rolling improperly, but also I gotta thank the Vorpals just for their service on the whole run. It was a really fun run. Maybe we'll try to do another non-Paradox run and start the Rat storyline before we go back to the Paradox, but it was fun either way. Overpowered and a really good combo with the Siren combined with the Rattler. For now, though, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya! If it won't end. The video won't end. See ya! Still, see ya!